So Nora has decided that, you know Nora, little old space Nora with the microphone, she's decided that wolf credits, they just weren't good enough. So she thought that she would create her own currency. Nora credits are now a thing. If only we could all do that, you know, create your own space currency. Potato credits could be the next one, where you buy cast-offs and hand-me-downs from the most potato-looking fecker that you've ever seen, where nothing will fit you and everything is overpriced. Nightwave Intermission is live. Like I said in a previous video, it was on the way. 15 levels of rewards and a few weeks of challenges to get through in order to get your hands on the Eidolon Ephemera. Screw you guys, I know you're going to take the piss out of me for that, but you get the Eidolon Ephemera at level 15, the Wispy Steps. Now this intermission Nightwave ends on the 5th of July, so make sure and get the maximum rank before that. Standing earned from those weekly acts has been increased in order to help us hit the maximum rank in time for the intermission to end, so you can expect rewards like Endo, oh yes, moist. Orokin cells, I shouldn't have said that word, Orokin cells to add to the hundreds, and I mean hundreds, that you already own, a gamma colour picker to make sure that your warframes look like you've just washed them one too many times, almost translucent, 10,000 kuva, just enough for about 3 rolls on a Riven that keeps giving you crap rolls and makes you want more kuva. Negative damage, anyone like negative damage? But there is also the Rift Sigil, one of the most sought after sigils in the game. You'll see it on nearly all of my warframes. There's an Aura Forma, which is really useful. Sentinel slots for new players who might have a new Sentinel. Nora credits to buy Nithane, because I know we all love Nithane, right? And a Forma bundle, which you will need for future Nightwave acts, where you have to polarize 3 items for no other reason than to earn another 3 Forma later on in the Nightwave ranks. Now that polarized challenge really doesn't sit well with me. I kind of wish it wasn't a thing where you spend 3 Forma just to earn standing, and then later on in the acts you might get a Forma bundle back. So it just doesn't feel right in a way, okay, and maybe this is just me, in a way it feels like it's kind of pushing new players more towards the market, because they wouldn't have as many Forma, I guess, as what veterans would have, but I just really don't like that challenge, along with the one where you have to guild modular items as well. It just feels pointless. It's not fun one little bit. Now I know Nithane has been a topic of complaints lately as well, with Nightwave being the only credible way of actually obtaining it. And yes, I know you can get it in certain sabotage missions, but the drop chances are really, really low. Now a lot of players have been calling for maybe Nithane specific alerts to become a thing, kind of similar to what the old alerts were, but just have them pop up from time to time for just Nithane, which I kind of agree on. Locking a resource behind Nightwave, which has such large gaps in between seasons, seems like a really bad idea. Now these intermissions are going to become the normal way of things now as well, from what I understand. Expect intermissions between each season of Nightwave from now on. It's not just because of the TennoCon thing. Now intermission is live, so go ahead and knock your socks off, people, have fun with it. Now on top of that intermission update being added to the game yesterday, we also should have had Plaguestar returning to the game on all platforms this week, also yesterday actually, but it seems that there have been some issues with it, issues that they were working on, but now they seem to make the game crash on Xbox One, which has meant that they need to send the update into CERT again in order to patch in that fix. But also there's issues on PC which they are trying to resolve. So long story short, shit don't work and can't be completed. So no Plaguestar yet until it gets fixed, because they want to release Plaguestar across all platforms at the same time, just like they did with the intermission, which again is a shame. I'm sure some of you really wanted to get your hands on those really nice Plaguestar parts, but you're just gonna have to wait. Now, Warframe aside, okay, if you're here for the Warframe part of this video, then thank you very much, but I kind of wanted to speak about something a little bit more personal, and something that maybe I should have mentioned a long time ago, but I kind of didn't know how to address it or how to talk about it. Recently I mentioned on one of my Dauntless videos that I've been having tests on my heart for irregular heartbeats, blackouts, palpitations and so on. Now I've had these issues for over 10 years. It's a genetic thing. My father had it, his brothers both died at the age of 40 from massive heart attacks. Both of my grandparents died of massive heart attacks as well, but I'm having more advanced tests at the minute and may need surgery to correct it. Like I said, it's a genetic thing. It's not an old thing, okay? But the response I got when I mentioned it in the Dauntless video was really nice, so thank you very much for that. It really did mean a lot. But over the last month or so, I've kind of stopped streaming and my videos have kind of, I guess, not been as regular as they once were. And the reason for that, it's kind of hard to stream and make videos when you're in the wrong mindset, the wrong frame of mind. Streams don't really be enjoyable when the streamer himself is a bit of a Debbie Downer, I guess. But now that I know a lot more about what's going on with my heart and because of the tests and that, I am feeling much better than I was. So I will be returning to streaming this week for some Nightwave intermission and this weekend for some Outlast fun, which I know it's something that a lot of you sadistic feckers on Twitch have wanted to see me scream and cry too, so I'm going to go ahead and do that on Sunday. So if you see me online, come say hi, hang out and have some fun if you've got the time. And as always, do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more, and as always, thanks so much for watching.